We're going to get some predictions here. We're going to talk about our co-main event and main event. Co-main event in the featherweight division. Edson Barboza, a legend, going up against Billy Q, who came to us from The Ultimate Fighter and who is really on the rise. Who do you think gets their hand raised?
Listen, I know it's cliche to say, but the fans are winning this fight because this is going to be an incredible fight. But I have to lean toward Edson Barboza. The list of people that he has fought, his resume is absolutely incredible. And I do think that he's going to have enough of that control of the range that it might really frustrate Billy Quarantello, who in my opinion is a little bit too willing to walk into traffic to get to where he wants to go.
Well, Billy's going to have to walk through some fire. Like, it's going to have to happen. But I feel like that's where Billy's best at. Like, when he gets tested, when he gets dropped, when he gets bleeding, that's when he really starts to kick in that extra gear. That's when he finds that other guy. And he's going to have to do that when he fights Edson Barboza. Because, listen, Edson's going to bring it. Edson's going to be explosive. Edson's going to break those legs. So he's got to close the distance, make it a phone booth fight.
That's your hometown pride kicking in there, too.
I mean,
you and
Western
Billy
York, you know.
Come on.
Come on, Billy.
All right, let's take a look at the stare down with the two gentlemen in our main event. Of course, on the left there is Max Holloway, the blessed era. He ran the division for so long. Arnold Allen has undefeated in the UFC, 10 fights, 10 wins. Last time we saw him was against Calvin Kattar. These are two excellent fighters. Nobody loses. I'll take the lead on that one. Nobody loses in this fight, but who wins?
Listen, Arnold Allen has answered every question that has been asked of them to this point. But in my opinion, the question that needs to be asked for this particular fight was never asked. There's not a fight I can look at and say, oh, he can handle that level of volume, the type of volume that Max Holloway puts out there. So I'm going with Max in this fight, but I do think we're going to see a really special performance from Arnold Allen, and I'm happy for him to make a fool of me if I end up being wrong.
I mean, listen, I like what you said, too, because Max is going to bring the volume. He's going to bring the volume. He's going to bring that rhythm. And when he gets into that rhythm, it's going to be hard to stop. I think Arnold Allen has a lot, and I feel like he's got so much potential, but I don't think it's his time right now. I'm going to go with my man.
Do you get the feeling,
Max.
too, that Max, the whole thing where he said people said he has pillow hands, do you think he's really going to finish it or go for the finish? Obviously, he's always trying, but, you know, distance or
this is going to be a
within?
special one for Max, I believe. Yep.
So he gets it done in the distance?
He gets it done in the distance.
Really?
I think he enjoys drowning people. I think he gets it done in the distance.
Well, folks, if you don't know, go back to UFC 199. That is where the iconic pointing to the center of the octagon came down. That was him and Ricardo Lamas. It is in video games. It is iconic. That is Max Holloway, and that is the fighting spirit that man shows. Waianae through and through. That is the Hawaiian fighting spirit. He is on display in our main event on Saturday night against Arnold Allen, who is potentially the future. But Max is saying not yet, folks. We will see you on Saturday.
Thank you for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.